And welcome to another KATcast. Myself, Aaron Hart, along with Kevin Hilly and Jordan J. And today we're talking about some of our favorite shows. But more specifically, how do we think we would do if we had a role in the show?
Right. I like this. In other words, think of your favorite show. And, it doesn't have to be, you can have more than one favorite. Sure. It's okay. Most of us have more than one show that we like. But yeah, imagine yourself in that show as a character.
Okay.
How would you fare? So,
Okay. Well, right now I'm on a Yellow Jackets kick. And if you've ever watched that, it's about a girls' soccer team that goes down in a plane crash in 1996. Well, this hits home for me. Not that I've ever been in a plane crash, but I graduated high school in 1996 and I played basketball. So for me, I'm sitting there kind of going, gosh, this is what it would be like.
You were in that age group where that happened, right?
They make like nationals and they're going to, go play in this big tournament and it's really exciting and everything. And somebody's dad says, oh, I'm going to get you girls a private plane. I mean, like,
nice.
You kind of think it's like Fantasyland. And then every worst case scenario possible goes down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's intense. If you've ever watched it, like there's moments it's funny and there's times you're like, why am I laughing?
Right.
This is really serious. But it's like at the same time, these poor girls who are, 16, 17, 18 years old, they have to deal with very adult, very real situations.
It's all about survival.
Exactly.
Right. So how would, let's just say,
how would Aaron
18-year-old Aaron Hart fare in this situation?
I think I might have done okay. Growing up on a farm.
I was going to say, yeah.
Able to hunt, able to fish.
Handle tools.
Yeah.
Not that they had any tools there, really. They're on a plane.
But you have to kind of look around and see what you can
improvise.
Use,
Yeah.
So, you know what I feel like? You ever seen Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
I feel like we're rating Aaron's survival score at the beginning. 18-year-old Aaron. She worked on a farm. That definitely raises her points 5.
That's right.
In addition, she worked with Kevin Hilly. That adds an extra level of survival to her.
She also had a 95% free throw average. Let's see how it
2
fares
points
in the
added
wild.
for the patience of being with Kevin.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, so Aaron, I'm going to say, however many survive, I'm thinking Aaron's going to be among them.
I would say so, too. I think Aaron has enough survival skills that she could endure that situation.
Yeah. Now, of course, it bounces
would you come out with your mind? I don't know.
Exactly. Because about this show, it bounces back and forth between when they were teenagers and the ones who survived their life today.
Yeah.
And, just because of some of the things they did, of course, are things that, yes, they did it for survival, but should they have done it?
Well, right. That brings me to another question. Once we get to, let's just say, the cannibalism part of this, are you in on that?
Man.
Or do we lose Aaron at that?
I fortunately have never experienced that kind of hunger.
Yes.
I would like to say that would be a hard pass for me. But if that's all you
your
have,
only option.
Yeah.
That is your only option. And it has been months of twigs and berries, and it's wintertime now, and that has grown scarce. Whew. If I didn't think about it, I think I might be able, but I don't know. Being a super emotional, teenager, I don't know.
See, we've had this conversation before, actually, at the office, where I talked to, remember, because we've talked about this before, where I'm
if we were in a plane crash,
and Aaron's like, oh, I couldn't do it, I wouldn't do it, but I always like to remind him, like, but you've never been that hungry. You've never been so hungry where, like, if you don't consume food, you're going to lose your life.
And,
I feel like you're going to, animal instincts.
If you ever read the book Alive, okay, at one point they ended up having to go to cannibalism.
They ate a teammate.
Right, but they wanted to do it somebody maybe that they didn't know, so their face was down in the snow. Now, I mean, if you know that, oh, this is just weird Katie, okay, it's okay, we're going to eat her, because we didn't like her anyway.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
That's the whole circumstance, too. Like, and afterwards, like, you would just be questioning everything.
You would be so filled with shame and regret.
You would be.
You would be happy. You'd be happy that you're alive. Okay, you've prolonged it a little bit longer.
You're grateful that you survived.
But I think there would be that awful shame that I think majority of us, probably not Billy, would really experience.
I'm talking about after the whole thing. I feel like in that moment you wouldn't be, but I feel like, imagine you get rescued, you live.
I think there'd be a lot of therapy involved. Honestly, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm going to disagree for me. Because I'm telling you, it's like the way I would look at it is, hey, that person
provided you with food.
Right. They were my way out. I'm thankful for them.
They're the ones that saved your life.
So, I mean, and it wasn't like they were around like, I can't believe you're eating me. Like, they're dead.
In that case, are you going to go visit weird Katie's parents and tell them, hey, thanks for your daughter. Great nourishment.
Your daughter's the reason I'm alive today. You know, I don't know. I mean, possibly.
And maybe, and I
don't think they have to know.
And I feel like collectively that has to be your mindset to get through something like that, right? Like, you almost have to, because if you're not like that, I mean, just, you're like.
Well, see, and the other reason not to tell family members or whatever is because why give them that added
why
awful
do they need
feeling of, like,
right.
Hey, they passed away is probably enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
and we had to eat her.
A favorite show of yours, you put yourself in there as a member of the cast or whatever. How do you do? How do you deal with the situations that you find on the show? Think about the episodes that you've watched and you like. What's your show, Jordan?
Man, I don't know. I like so many shows that
I know this is tough.
It's super difficult, but
it doesn't have to be a favorite, absolute favorite. I mean, one that you
just
like.
The stuff that I like. Yeah. You know, recently I've been watching Dexter, but I don't see myself in Dexter. You know what I'm saying?
Dexter's a great show.
I'm not going. I don't got a secret identity, or do I?
Well, that's just it. I mean, Dexter started off as more of a vigilante. He was going after the truly terrible people, the scums of the earth. And it just makes you, wonder, could you do that? I don't think I could. I mean, even if they were terrible people, murder's murder. That's wrong.
I can't. I mean, it's easy to justify, I guess, what he does in the show. But, and I mean, even if you're not the star of the show, how do you deal with a Dexter?
With that, how do you deal with that kind of thing? Like knowing, or if you know that that's what's going on, how do you deal with knowing that situation?
It's like, we're all friends. We're all pretty tight. If I were to find out somehow one day that Kevin Hilly or Jordan Jay was a serial killer, I wouldn't be okay with it. I don't know if I'd be like, ooh, well, we've got 18 years of friendship. Don't know if I should turn him in or not.
Jordan, I think we're going to have to disappear her. I'm just saying.
No, you're right, though, right? And it's weird because, I think about this. Like, what if, say you found out all of a sudden that all these years later that I've been doing this without any, you'd feel probably a little bit of betrayal not knowing, because you didn't know everything about me. I kept a huge secret from you all, right? I feel like you all would get mad, be like, well, what? You didn't like me enough to tell me that?
Okay, well, on the one hand,
a part of
me is going to be like, okay, I understand why you didn't tell anybody.
Right.
Number one, it's against the law. Okay, and it's immoral. But secondly,
you kind of forget who my husband is.
Well, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But the whole other thing is, I can't be friends with you.
Yeah.
You are. I mean, again, regardless of your reasons, you are inherently an evil person.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah.
It's tough, and that's a whole situation too, where it's like, it's like, is what he's doing actually evil? Because it's like, I don't know, is it?
But there's always a line that has to be crossed, because with Dexter, once he starts realizing certain people are onto him, those certain people are.
Yeah, they're
right.
So that's where the line is crossed. It goes from him just being, I'm going to get these police files and I'm going to find these terrible people and I'm going to give them my brand of justice.
Right.
To he does it to cover his own hiney.
Yeah.
To keep doing what he loves doing.
Yeah. No,
Dexter would be a tough one.
It would be a very tough one. It would be a very tough one because it's like, again, I go back and forth with this in my own head where it's like, it's like, do I agree with what he's doing? Not necessarily, but is what he's doing necessarily bad? I mean, I don't know. Like, taking a life is bad, but like, I don't know. Are the people that he's taking away?
Well, on top of it,
shouldn't be around, you know.
On top of it, he gets a wife. He's got a son.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all kinds of blurred lines.
There is a very much a blurred line, and that's the whole concept of an anti-hero.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's like, you see what they're doing by most standards is bad, but there's an element of good that they're doing. They're providing a good to society.
He's like, he's a good monster. Right, it's like a monster that everyone needs. Really,
he's a monster, but he's our monster.
You don't want to cross him, but at the same time, you're like, I'm kind of glad those people aren't around anymore, though.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true. I mean, especially when you think of, well, he wasn't going to be dealt with by the justice system.
Yeah. Sure.
So he metes out his own justice.
And by the way, if you didn't know, the whole reason why vigilantism is illegal is because of that reason. It's just too dangerous. Like, people don't follow through as much as Dexter, so people would just be like, that person needs to go, and boom, and you're like, well, maybe he was innocent.
Well,
Did you go through it?
Isn't there a law in Texas, that he needed killing law? Have you ever heard of that? No, I'm serious. I think that.
Well, seriously, because once upon a time, vigilantism was legal. I mean, people, like bounty hunter situation, it's still kind of a thing.
Sheriff and wanted dead or alive.
Wanted dead or alive situation.
Right.
People used to do that all the time, you know?
So we're talking about if you were in one of your favorite shows, how would you fare in that? Now, you guys know.
Well, let me guess.
Nerd alert.
You're going to live long and prosper.
That's it. Star Trek. Okay.
Well, you're nerdy. You'd do great at this.
Would I, though? See, that's the thing.
I think you would.
I mean, I'm not physically, like, fit or athletic like those guys. Because remember, they've gone through Starfleet training and everything. I do like the concept of order and discipline and command structure and everything like that.
Okay.
So what?
Billy, Spock, and Captain Kirk, they weren't like big buff guys. They're kind of like
I know.
So I think you're going to be just.
Did you ever see Kirk fight? Oh
yeah, I saw him fight all right.
And plus the fight music. Come on, man.
I could see you manning the helm of the Enterprise. I could see you sitting down on that chair.
Just once. I'd like to say, Mr. Sulu said course 4 or whatever, you know. But no, look. I think I'd be, just as a regular crewman, I think I'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came down to, like, having to fight and things like that, because sometimes you got to take on, so I don't know, I'd be that good. So I'd probably be the guy in the red shirt. You know this. You know the
red one's bad.
No. There's like a.
See, now I'm really glad I took Dexter because I can just inject. I don't have to. My physical strength doesn't be needed. I'm just like, here you go.
There's a trope of Star Trek where the guy in the red shirt, the original series, the guy in the red shirt, they all beam down to the planet. There's some unknown crewman in a red shirt. You knew he was going to die. That was the joke. You know, it was just like, he's in a red shirt. He's going to die.
No, yeah.
There's even, I saw the other day a shirt, a guy with a Star Trek emblem, and it says, Star Trek red shirt. I'm probably not going to make it. It said underneath, you know. So that's one.
Okay, so we've all done a show. What about a reality show?
Ooh.
I am obsessed with Great British Bake Off. Absolutely love that show. It is fantastic. Could I be a contestant? Absolutely not. Because I would crack under pressure. Like all those
What kind of pressure is on the show? I've heard of it. I haven't really watched it.
So they'll do like the challenges where, you got to make this, tart or cake or something that you've never heard of. And they just give you the ingredients. They don't tell you really how to make it.
You don't know what it's supposed to look like or anything?
Exactly.
Oh, my gosh.
I would fold faster than Superman on laundry day. It would be awful. I would be the one, sitting next to my stove. I'd have a big meltdown as like Noel and Allison tried to console me.
And I've heard they're so nice on that show.
They are.
So polite.
That's what I like about it. Because, there's enough awfulness and people being big jerks.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Everyone's like, ooh, I got a keyboard and I can say all kinds of terrible things. But you forget there are people always watching. And in that vein, having a show like Great British Bake Off where they're competitors, but they're not actively rooting each other off.
Right.
Like if somebody falls behind and somebody else is done quick, hey,
they're typically
what can I do to help you?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in the real world. It's just a good, feel-good show. And it's funny and it's lighthearted and they make amazing things that I don't think I could ever accomplish in a million years. But, again, if they're like, hey, Aaron, make this recipe and it needs meringue. Yeah. I know how to make meringue.
Right.
But it would go right out of my head. I would blank. I know it.
Reality shows.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm really into this show called The Traders. I also
I love it.
Aaron likes that too. I've heard you guys talking about it.
The Traders is really good. And then also there's another thing called
The Traders, as in TRAITO.
Yes.
Not people trading things. No. Okay.
That's what Kevin thought.
When you first said, what are they trading? Like,
it's in a nutshell. It's, if you know the game Werewolf, it's basically that. It's where like
I know the game Werewolf.
Basically they choose traders, and among these giant group, they can win some money.
And there's one trader?
They have to figure out who the traders are.
Sometimes there's been up to like 3 traders at a time.
It starts off as one trader, and then
it's almost like Clue.
Then you kind of
in a way. So the traders are trying to win the money. Basically, if the traders win the money, there's less traders. They win the entire money. So they take all the money from the winners, right? So
then there's the faithful, and if the faithful make it to the very end and there's no traders, the faithful get the money and they split it.
How would you do?
I also there's another thing. It's called the Trust, which is a game of greed. It's very similar, by the way, in concept. But I feel like I do pretty good. And the reason why? Why? Because I feel like in shows like that, all you got to do is like kind of click up with people. If you can become friends with the group, you typically are going to be okay.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as if you have those shows are very much group mentality. If you're in the group, you're going to do really well. If you're not in a certain group, they single you out and they're going to start voting you out. So as long as you can identify which group to kind of hang around with and be a part of, you're pretty much in the
I think you would do good at this. I know I would bomb at it because I can't lie.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody asks me something and I know something and I'm supposed to say I don't know anything,
I do.
There's
weirdly,
some telltale signs.
I do weirdly enjoy being able to manipulate people to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But again, as on a game, not in like real life. I don't do that. But it's just like I don't know. The fact that you could just mess with people in a game like that is so fun.
It's all social engineering.
Yeah.
And with that game, I mean, you'll see people who have linked up and if they, so and so is a trader, and they find, oh, well, how could they do that to me? It's a game. You're playing for money.
Hello.
Think about your family. Think about
how
like
$1 million
your
or
life.
something.
It's typically a good amount of money.
Yeah, it's a good chunk. It's like what I think it's more like $250.
It starts off as something, and I think they add more to the pot over time.
So all these people are like, oh, how could they be trading? It's a game.
Yeah.
They would do the same thing to you.
Yeah.
My wife and I were hooked into Survivor the first few seasons. We watched every episode, first 3 or 4, maybe 5 even seasons.
Yeah.
We were watching. It's like, oh, Survivor's coming out. Good.
Everybody was.
Okay. I don't think I would do well on there. Number one, I like comfort. I really do. So if I'm forced to eat bugs or whatever, as far as the handling people part, the politicking of it, if you will, I think I could do pretty well. I really do. Because number one, a lot of it is, as Jordan kind of alluded to, is getting on people's good side, making them like you, making them trust you.
Yeah.
But you're not a backstabber.
No,
There's
I'm not.
a lot of backstabbing
I'm not, and
in that
you
game.
do at some point. You have to. I think. Yeah. But I think I don't know that I would win, but I think I could get pretty far. I could probably get the final 4 or 5, maybe something like that.
It's just one person that wins on that, right? Is it like it's
one person,
one survivor?
Yeah.
So see, at some point you do have to backstab somebody. At some point, if you want to win the game, you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't see. But see, that's the same thing with Big Brother. I would have the same problem with that.
Yeah.
Big Brother, you're not worrying about surviving, but not in the physical sense anyway.
Right.
But you're gonna have to at some point.
Betrayal's kind of the name of the game.
Yeah, there's a whole Machiavellian aspect to it that you're gonna have to engage in. So
with,
yeah. I'll tell you another one of mine, and you guys know this. I love The Sopranos.
Oh,
in fact, we rewatched.
You wouldn't make it past day 1.
All 6 seasons. Well, here's the thing. Okay. How do I put this delicately? I've known a couple of those guys in my life. Okay, actual guys like that. You're right. I couldn't kill people.
No.
I mean, if the boss, the capo, said to me, "You gotta finish him. You might as well kill me right now because I'm not going to be able to. I'm sorry, I'm going to disobey. But in terms of being a part of the group and everything, I like that. I kind of like
Kevin's
that.
like, listen, I'll smoke the cigars with the boys, just don't let me do all that other stuff.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Call me for the barbecues. Keep me away from that.
I couldn't strong arm people.
No.
That's just. I mean, we're going into the pawn shop. Hey, it's time to pay up.
Yeah.
No, I don't have the money this week. All right, Kevin, break his legs. I can't. He's too nice a guy. Look.
He's like, hang on, let me call my friend Aaron.
Let me give him another chance. We'll see you next week. Dude, get the money, okay?
They'd be like, all right, fine, you can't break his leg. Just break something on his counter then, Kevin. Hit this.
That I can. Okay, there we go. There's a compromise.
Scare him a little bit,
Oh, my gosh. Yellowstone.
Oh.
I would do okay until I was asked to take somebody to the train station. Don't think I could do that. I think in that show, I would be, the best role would be as Cookie, just go ahead and you make all the great food. And
you're
feed
Cookie.
Everybody. You pretty much kind of keep your hands clean because you're not killing anybody.
By the way, if I could interrupt, a bit of an aside with Yellowstone. We're watching the latest season of 1923. This is not really a spoiler alert. We learn the origins of the train station.
There you go.
Ooh.
Really good. Because my wife and I were sitting there going, that's the train station. It wasn't called that then, but that's the train station. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. So,
What was it called?
well, it didn't have a name. They didn't give it a name, but its purpose we found.
They didn't come up with some kind of fun little catchy.
No, later on. They left that for the later guys, But
Yeah.
that whole Yellowstone prequel stuff is just fantastic. 1923 is really, really good.
Yeah, all that's good.
But so you're Cookie on there, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Make some great biscuits, So
Yeah, you better not hang out with Rip, though, because
feed
Beth
everybody.
is very protective of
I
him.
would not tangle with Beth if you paid me $1 million.
Beth.
Nope.
My gosh. If you have not seen, I won't spoil it, but if you have not seen the series finale of Yellowstone, buckle in your seatbelts, man. It's a wild ride.
And see,
that final episode is a wild ride.
I have all these on my watch list, and I have Paramount Plus. I'm so disappointed. I have Paramount Plus, and Yellowstone is on Paramount. It's not on Paramount Plus. You can watch all the other ones, and it's like, oh, you want Yellowstone?
Speaking of The Sopranos, I got ways for you to watch it.
Yeah,
Young Joe, don't worry about it. I got ways for you to watch it.
I got ways.
You don't have to worry about the networks,
Oh my gosh.
Give me another show, Jordan. What do you say?
Show?
A show that you like.
Another show that I like, dude. I like too many shows. I like a lot of animations. I feel like I just want to be animated. How about animate me?
That tracks.
and
We're
then
gonna animate Jordan.
That tracks.
No, honestly, so I've been recently watching it, and it's good. It's called Invincible.
I've seen the ads for that.
Yeah, it's on
trailers,
Amazon Prime. It's a cartoon, but it's not a kid cartoon. You shouldn't watch it with little kids. It's very much adult.
We always joke about this because Jordan says, I like adult animation. And it sounds like, no, we're not saying anything dirty.
Yeah.
It's like animation made for grown-ups.
Yeah.
That's what it means. It's like,
I like Simpsons.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You got a normal
adult animation.
superhero kid show that they watch, and it's kiddie. And this is not that.
This is not Looney Tunes or something.
This is a superhero punches somebody. What do you think would happen if a superhero punches somebody? It happens in the animation. They explode. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes.
But no, it's really good. If you haven't seen it, I super recommend it. It's actually the creators of The Walking
Dead. So put yourself in Invincible. What do you?
Invincible, yeah. Oh, well, if I had a superpower, absolutely, I'd do pretty good.
What's your superpower in Invincible?
Ooh, in Invincible? I don't know, man. Maybe I could just be invincible, which is literally, he's basically like Superman, is what it is.
Wow.
He's got like every ability.
If Superman was battling Invincible, who would win?
Invincible, because Invincible doesn't die. That's the whole reason why he's called Invincible. He's like Wolverine. He can regenerate.
Now you make me interested in it. See, now I might have to watch this.
He's basically got the powers of Superman, but has the regenerative abilities of Wolverine.
See, I don't usually go for animation, but that sounds
really good. And the writing's so good. It's super
And
good.
what's sad about all this is we all eventually watch the same thing because, like, I got Jordan into Yellow Jackets because I'm like, I have so many feelings.
Yeah.
I have to talk about them. And I told Hilly about it. He's like, yeah, I don't want to watch that. So I needed somebody. So we're always trying to sucker the other ones into watching it. So we can talk about it
with somebody.
Well, yeah. We get to the voice like, have you finished it? Not yet. I'm a couple episodes behind.
Would you hurry? I have feelings about
it. We need to discuss.
I gotta talk to you.
All right, Aaron, give me one more show. A show that you like. We're gonna put you inside it. Which one is it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been on a Gilmore Girls kick lately. I've watched
Lorelai?
it a bajillion times. I'm not that messy.
Gilmore Girls is great, by the way.
I love me some Gilmore Girls. However, when you watch it as kind of, as an adult,
yes, and
you just realize what a train wreck she really is.
Yeah.
You don't realize it as a teenager.
You
watching
don't.
it, right?
Right. Early teens, or late teens, early 20s, you don't really realize how indecisive and how she just kind of strings people along.
Mm-hmm.
You just think, oh, she's funny and got some great one-liners, woo, But I don't know who I would be in that show. I wouldn't be Lorelai. I don't think that'd be my pick.
So true. Every romantic interest of Lorelai, by the way, they're just hanging around until she makes a decision.
It's the worst, yeah.
Do you like me or not?
And it's always a big drama.
Let me just say, as a bit of a
Luke, man.
As a personal aside, Lauren Graham was adorable in that thing. I'm just saying.
Also, by the way, if you haven't seen it, Parenthood. Great,
that's a good one too.
show. Also, Lauren Graham's in that too.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, I don't know who I would be in there. I'm not smart enough to be Rory, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not as intense as Paris
How about
is.
Lorelai's mother?
Emily?
Yeah. Hey, you're rich.
I really don't. Yeah.
I know. Aaron is not Emily,
see me
man.
as rich? No, I could never. No.
That is not the same person.
Melissa McCarthy in there.
Oh, Suki?
Yeah, Suki. Yeah. There you go. You're cooking, right?
I could do that. I could bake and cook. Yeah.
I found a place for Aaron in Gilmore Girls.
That'll work.
Really good. All right.
I could see Aaron being Suki.
Yeah.
This is fun, you guys. What's your favorite show? And give us how you would fit into that show. We'd love to know.
That's right. Yeah. There's you can let us know by just sending us an email, catcountry@mailzimmer.com. Or if you have other shows that maybe you want us to dive into. Hey, we're always up for a challenge.
Even if we haven't watched it, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We will watch it, trust me.
We will, at least an episode or two, just to
we'll
kind
watch
of
it because we'll talk about it because we'll have feelings about it.
Great. Now we're going to have people suggesting shows. Like,
that's okay.
I don't want to watch that.
It's okay. We can do it. We'll power through.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Cat Country KATcast.